Hi friends, now I am going to explain you about the cost of living in Singapore as per the calendar year 2013. There are four important things you have to consider before going Singapore. The first thing is accommodation, second thing is food, third thing is travel, and the fourth thing is entertainment. First we go for accommodation. If you take accommodation, it is very costly in Singapore. Normally it would cost averagely 300 to 400 Singapore dollar per month, and you may need to give 1 month rent in advance to the owner. The second thing is food. If you eat outside, it would cost you even around 500 Singapore dollar per month. So you better go for self-cooking. If you go for self-cooking, it would cost you around less than 200 Singapore dollar, which is $300 less than eating outside. So you go for self-cooking. The third thing is travel. If you go for travel, there are two modes of travel. One is bus and second is train. Both are in general called as MRTs in Singapore. They will not mention I am going to travel in bus, I am going to travel in train. They will just mention MRTs. For both buses and train travel, you need to purchase a smart card. You can get the smart card from the metro station or even outside any malls. It would normally cost 10 Singapore dollar and it has an expiry date and it will look like as our debit card. You have to recharge that smart card. For recharging that smart card, you can use the machines. The machines will be looking like our ATM machines. By using the top machines for various denominations shown in the screen, you can recharge your card. Normally it would cost minimum $2 to travel one place to another, whether it is in train or in bus. What we call this generally is MRTs. For both bus and train, you can use the same card. By using the same card, you can travel in both bus and train. First I go for bus. For bus there will be no conductor, and so while entering into the bus you have to show that card to the sensor machine. It will be placed at the entry of the bus inside. So while you are entering, you have to show your smart card to that sensor and it will detect your amount and it will note your entry place. Everything is programmed automatically. And so after showing your card to the sensor, you can enter into the bus. And while you are exiting the bus, you have to show the card again. So now the card reads your entry place and exit place, and from the entry place to exit place it will cost the amount of travel and it will deduct from your card. The same thing is used for the train travel. Train travel in the sense you have to use the card before entering the station, not into the train. Whereas in the bus we will be entering into the bus and you will be using that smart card. Whereas in the train, before entering the station, that is few meters away from the train, there will be a counter section. In that you will be swipe that card. You have to swipe that card, so only the gate will open. Just like in IT sectors, you can see that gate automatically open, sensor gates. The gate will open, so it will note your entry point. After traveling the train, after reaching your destination, while leaving the destination station, you have to again swipe your card. So now the card notes your entry, train time, train station and departure train station. From this it will calculate how much the amount is and it will deduct it automatically. You can also check your card balance by using the machine, that is the machine which you recharge it. I said no before, it's it will be like a ATM machine. By that machine you can also check your card balance. These are the things for bus and train travel. You can download the Google Play applications, such as in the Android applications there are. If you search for Singapore buses, Singapore trains, bus routes and train routes will be there. It will be very useful for you while you are traveling. The next thing is entertainment. If you take cinema, if you go for a cinema, it would cost you normally $12 to $15. This is the normal price. And the next thing comes under entertainment is tourist places. There are a lot of tourist places in Singapore. You can go each and everywhere. I am telling this whole thing for the person who is going to work in Singapore, because regarding tourism I will do another video for tourism guys. So this is for the person who are going to work in Singapore and staying there, and how to work. For that person I am telling this these things. The next thing is tourist places. There are a lot of tourist places and each costs and some depends. The main tourist place is Sentosa Island. So you can go to the Sentosa Island and you can see the various denominations there, and you can make utilize of that island. It is an artificial island created by Singapore government especially for tourism. So it's artificial island. It will be having cable car, everything, luge ride, everything will be there and you can enjoy it. So these are the some important things for the persons who are planning to go for work in Singapore. The first thing is their main question will be accommodation and food, and the next thing is travel, and the last thing is entertainment. Saturday Sundays they will go for it. So everything is clear. If you have any doubts regarding this, you just comment what's your doubt in the comment section. I will try to clarify from my point of view. Thank you friends.